Let the games begin.
You set the tone how the game's going to go.
District games, that is. As teams start to jostle for playoff position, a win tonight could mean the difference between playing in November and watching the postseason from home. We get it all started on the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Let's get this thing going quick. We taking the ball tonight.
That's right.
Scored.
We want it.
We want the ball. Let's go. Hey, let's get a break now. Let's go play like Warriors.
Hey, charged up in Callahan for our game of the week, and it lived up to the billing. West Nassau looking to get on track tonight against Baldwin, who got on track a little bit late in the season. Their season started a bit later because of COVID. It's week 4 of the regular season, but combined, those teams have played just 3 games, as we just mentioned. Teams fired up to get after it tonight on the Friday Night Blitz. We're fired up to get after it on the Friday Night Blitz. It's a good Friday night. I'm Brent Martineau, along with Stuart Weber.
Yeah, in addition to that big game, we've got the start of district play, some tantalizing matchups, and a few. It's a good word.
SAT word.
Yeah, study it, kids. And a few teams looking to continue their best starts in school history. All that's still to come. But first, let's head to Callahan.
The game of the week, sponsored by Whataburger.
Head coach Rob Shields and the Indians hoping to keep their regular season winning streak going against the Warriors. They started the show early. First play from scrimmage for Baldwin. Well, that's about as good as it gets right there. John Miller going 85 yards to the house on the catch and run. Indians jump out to a 7-0 lead in the first, but they were just getting going. Still in the first quarter. What's better than one explosive play, Brent?
2.
Yeah, that'd be 2 explosive plays. This one is Armali Dubose going 65 yards on the ground. No one's going to catch up to him. And it's just like that, 14-0. Now it's time for the home team to get it going. Prentice Davis says, give me that. Shuts down the Baldwin drive before it gets going in the second quarter with the interception, and nice little run back as well. Connor Nobles puts the exclamation point on that turn of events, and the lead is cut in half. West Nassau down 14-7. Baldwin, well, they come back to score and take a 21-7 lead into the half. Second half, things get interesting. West Nassau going to strike first out of the locker room. Nobles makes it 2 touchdowns on the night. PAT, though, no good, makes the score 21-13. Next West Nassau possession, and the Warriors trying to move the ball, but you see it pop loose there. After the dust settles, Indians recovering plus territory, but nothing would follow on offense. Warriors get another chance. Brady Wright. This pass, however, underthrown. 2 Baldwin defenders. Well, they couldn't get it. Falls incomplete. What could have sealed the game for Baldwin turns into new life for the Warriors. So Indians trying to put it away, get to the bus, but Prentice Davis with a big defensive play helps get the ball back for one more chance. It's 4th down. Wright's pass. Just overthrown. That would be the final chance for West Nassau to come back. Baldwin holds on and wins it 21-13.
All right, Coach Shields. I talked to you before the game, and you seem to be a little kind of even keel. 21-13 in a big game, a defeating of West Nassau. Tell me about the game and how you feel right now.
Feel like we escape with one. Every time we play them, it's close. It's always one to score game. Contrast of styles. I think we scored on 2 one-play drives, and they scored, a couple times grinding it. I'm sure the time of possession and plays, they destroyed us, but that's who we are. We're going to be aggressive on offense and defense. So, we're going to take chances and try to win games.
You knew coming in here that team over there that you just faced was going to be sort of short-handed, but you knew not to take them lightly because obviously you know about West Nassau's pedigree here, right?
Oh yeah. Before probably 4 years ago, it'd been 35 years since Baldwin has beat West Nassau, so there's a long history of them dominating us in football, and recently we're trying to get it going the other way, and we're doing a pretty good job of doing that.
And last question for you. Speaking of streaks, you guys haven't lost since the season-concluding game from the 2019-20 season. Getting this thing rolling in the regular season, how much pride do you take in that?
Oh, that's a thing of pride. That's the seniors. They've been here. They expect to win. They know they're going to have to work their butt off. They know nothing's given, and I think it showed tonight. Just the effort. They're not going to lay down. They're going to give everything they got. They're going to run to the ball. They're going to block to the whistle, and it's. Take it one day, 1 week at a time, one opponent at a time, and we'll keep it rolling as long as we can.
Well, we'll let you enjoy this one game, 1 week, one opponent, 21-13 defeat over West Nassau. That's victorious head coach Rob Shields. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, we take a look at next week's game of the week. That one, by the way, just lived up to the billing. Will this one, Mandarin and Baker County, week 5, that is next Friday night. Mandarin 1-3, but don't sleep on Mandarin. Got a young team. They'll get better as they go. And they're going out to Baker County, one of the best atmospheres around.
Lock in, bro. It's district game, bro. It's a big game, bro. Y'all lock in. Don't let them play games. And remember who we're doing that for Coach Kurt, bro. So y'all got to go hard, bro.
Brent mentioned Mandarin Mustangs. Here they are hosting Bartram Trail at the Corral, but the Bears come out with a time-eating 6-minute drive down the field to start the game. Lots of Eric Weatherly, then Kate Duncan to John Perung for the score. We don't always give field goals the love they deserve on this program, but if you nail a 48-yarder like Liam Padron did, we're going to give you a shout-out.
Used to get yelled at for showing field goals.
Only a sophomore. 48-yarder. If the Jags hit that, we're showing that. Geez. Second quarter, Mustangs can't get it going. Failed handoff. Micah Pollard there to fall on it for Bartram. Wouldn't take long to capitalize. Lathon Biddle takes it in for 6. All Bears. 23-8 is the final. How about another Duval versus St. John's clash in 8A? 3-0 Creekside at Sandalwood. Saints down 10 in the fourth quarter, but here they come. First, big pickup by Jonah Aguacan gets them all the way inside the 5-yard line. Very next play, Chris Calhoun able to convert. Sandalwood QB crosses the goal line, but the PAT no good, so they're down 4, need another touchdown. After 3 stops on defense, it looked like time to punt, but those tricky Knights, they pull out the fake punt.
Wow, what
Ian
a call.
Mooney on the receiving end of this from Christian Yousefzada. Oh my goodness, Creekside puts it away from there. Their first game in 8A, their first win in 8A. Here's a happy Coach McIntyre.
Olivia Tasley here with head coach McIntyre of the Creekside Knights. After a huge win against Sandalwood, coach, they almost gave you a run for your money, 20-16 here at Sandalwood. Tell me, what was the big decision behind the big win?
Anytime you come to Sandalwood, you know you're going to get a physical hot game. That team is extremely athletic. They're extremely physical. And our kids did the things that they had to do to win the game at the end. We didn't turn the ball over. Had a big play in the second half that was kind of sparked us and wish we would have finished another drive. But, hats off to Sandalwood. They played tremendously tonight.
Creekside Knights, 4-0 for the first time in school history. Tell me, what has it taken to get here?
Our players, man. I didn't do anything tonight. Those kids made every tackle. Those kids made every run. They're willing to do the things that they have to do to be successful. Our kids are hardworking. They're gritty, and that's what it takes to be a good person. That's what it takes to be a good family member, good friend, good student, and they're all of those things. I'm so proud of the way that they played tonight.
Perfect. Have a good one, Coach.
Thank you.
At Sandalwood High School, I'm Olivia Tasley. Guys, let's go back to you.
Good work, Olivia. Big-time call by Coach McIntyre there. Hey, 2 teams looking to jumpstart their seasons. Fleming Island hosting Fletcher. Fleming Island down 6. Jace Edwards keeps for a short touchdown. It would be 6-all after a PAT block. The Eagles again. Watch this action. Sam Singleton jumps up for the catch over the middle, and away he goes, dodging and getting blocks, and stays up on his feet. Look at him. What an effort play right there. You like to watch that. 100 times. Hey, put this one down for a potential play. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Don't even. We should make that count. Third quarter, Senators driving. Marcellus Tate throws a pretty spiral to Leger Jones in the red zone. Hey, the Fleming Island defense would hold, though. Scoreless fourth quarter. Sam Singleton again. Hand off up the sideline. Nobody can touch him. This one, no laundry. Eagles take the lead. But the Beach Rats win on a late field goal, 17-14. First W for Seatric Faison.
Quick break from all the district play. How about a battle at the border? Oakley taking on Camden County. Thought it was going to be a good one, but Wildcats were already up big in the second quarter. Deontay Cole, jet sweep to the outside, and he is gone. Touchdown Camden County. Made it 29-0 in the first half. Oakley trying to come back, but Drew Ammon forcing it deep. This one gets intercepted by Tyree Young, and Camden County would take over. After a few penalties, it's 3rd down and 30. Camden decides to run the ball. Jaden Daly sidesteps a defender, gets through another tackle, taken down 4 yards short of the first down marker, but that's a much more manageable play, right? So they go for it on 4th down. Who else? Cole takes it to the house on 4th and 4 from 53 yards out.
50-6.
50-6.
Running clock in the fourth quarter. That's a surprise. I mean, Camden good. Surprising score.
Go Braves! Go Braves!
Hey, I love it. Love the dedicated fans cheering on Terry Parker Braves. Hey, well, let's check out the highlights because this was a good one. Good dance moves up there, too. The Braves take on a Yulee team with some impressive wins on its resume. Let's start with the Hornets. Down 7-0 in the first quarter. Chris Turner Hands it off to Jergati Wilcox. Nearly takes it all the way. Tries a stiff arm approach like a former bulldozer we now see on Sundays. Oh, we got to aim lower. That would be called the face mask. Wilcox still gets his Hornets a major gain on the drive. He was up for a player of the week last week. Later in that drive inside the 5, turned to his other running back, L.J. Jacobs, and that is a Yulee touchdown. If you want to see a tough defense, check this play. Yulee wide receiver with the ball, tries to break through, and oh boy, that's 2 points for a takedown in wrestling. Damani dead.
I think I saw that on SmackDown earlier tonight on Fox 30.
Parker comes back and gets a late touchdown and wins 14-13. It's been over a decade since Middleburg started 3-0, a chance to reach 4-0 against St. Augustine. Tall task, Yellow Jackets strike first. Tyshawn Campbell gets the ball, just blasts through the middle, dragging a Bronco along for 6. Tough run. St. Augustine again. Trevon Durden rolls left, decides to keep it, heads upfield, through some defenders, around some more, and then a look at all the green grass ahead. St. Aug up 14. Broncos start to buck. Luke Padgett throws to Caleb Freytag in coverage at the 1. Pretty ball, good effort, almost in. Mike Mitchell then hands it off. Ball pops out. Touchdown, fumble? Well, Austin Dillon's there to get the ball. Does he race cars?
I thought he was driving the 3 car.
Yeah, that's definitely a touchdown. Jackets win a shootout, 54-37. First loss for Middleburg, but a good effort.
All right, so I got to Atlantic Coast with 1 play to go before halftime. Stingrays just need to not give up the Hail Mary, right? Well, Nice had other plans.
Wow.
This is from midfield. Marcus Stokes lets it fly into the hands of Dom Henry. Momentum carries him into the end zone. Panthers go ahead 28-7 on the last play of the half.
Wow.
Coming out of the half, this is the backbreaker. After a would-be 3-and-out, Coach Drafts rolls the dice on his own side of the field. Donovan Wilson, the up man, gets a huge gainer on the fake punt, keeps the drive alive.
Those are riverboat gamblers down there in St. John's County.
Turn it into points. Stokes, Henry again, this time not on a Hail Mary. And Nice picks up the win in the district opener, 35-14, as the seniors lead the way.
We always felt like this could be the year. I mean, it's got to be the year. Anytime you got 37 seniors, you got to produce. But these kids are just like we talked about after the PV win, a resilient bunch that went through an extremely tough first 2 years. Guys are excited, just confident, and having a lot of fun right now. And that's always a good thing.
Well, that's our Blitz scoreboard show. Colin Drafts was just on it within the last hour and a half. If you haven't seen this thing yet, you got to check it out on Friday nights, folks. We show you the West Nassau Baldwin game live, the finish. It's like the red zone for high school. You can check it out on Friday nights 9 until 10:30, the Blitz scoreboard show, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. You can also check out ESPN 693 to 6 Monday through Friday to listen to Action Sports Jacks on the radio. Still to come, even more games from all across the area, including a possible milestone on the line.
Yeah, Verlin Dormany hoping to join some exclusive company with a win tonight for Trinity Christian. That story is next.
I'm Bob Adamson, and I call the games for Middleburg High School. You're watching the Friday Night Blitz.
And they might not have won tonight, but just an exciting season so far for the folks in Broncos. Coach Wolf really has that community back, invigorated, and following the Bronco football team.
We're the West Nassau Warriors, and this is the Friday Night Blitz. Hey, Kim.
This is Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Oh, Marcel Robinson almost got hit with the ball. Can confirm he did not catch it, but he did catch up with our Coach of the Week.
The Coach of the Week, sponsored by Whataburger.
He is Coach of the Week.
And that Coach of the Week is right there, right?
Rob Shields.
Coach Shields gets it done from Baldwin in our game of the week and a big win. And courtesy of Whataburger, $1,500 check to the football program and the athletic program at Baldwin High School. When it comes to the top coaches in our area, this man's name comes to the top of the list in just about every discussion.
Yeah, Verlin Dormany continues to win at Trinity Christian and rack up the state championships. Tonight, a chance to join some exclusive company as only the 7th coach in Florida State history to reach 300 career wins.
All right, I was over there for this one early on. Kind of wish you could have stayed the whole night.
Yeah.
Going for win number 3 and taking on Clearwater Academy. And what a game it was. 3rd and 25 for Trinity in the opening quarter. Darnell Rogers, I mean, look at him go. On 3rd and 25. That's a touchdown. 8-7. Clearwater would lead it. Next play from scrimmage for Clearwater. Tyler Jackson for Trinity jumped the route and he picked it off. Now here's the deal. We knew we'd need a little time to talk, so I'm just going to let him celebrate. and tell you that this game has gone back and forth, back and forth. Trinity just won 53-50 in overtime. They just won. The game started at 7:30. Almost 4 hours and 40-plus penalty flags later.
103
Trinity
points,
Christian
too.
and Verlin Dormady. Congrats, Coach, on his 300th win. He won't forget this one at all.
Andrew Jackson hosting the Reigns Vikings. Slow build in the first half of this one, but Jalen Saunier takes it at the goal line, sneaks it in, and the Tigers take the first lead 8-0. Fourth down now for the Vikings, looking to convert. Rashawn Latimer takes it himself, escapes a tackle, but here's a key part of it because the big hit knocks his helmet off. So he takes a seat for the next play. So Tadarius Defoe's in at quarterback, and direct snap, outside he goes. And into the end zone he goes. Way to take advantage of your opportunity. Ties it at 8. Vikings back with their final possession of the half. Jalen Latimer, screen pass, Kareem Burke, and he cuts back and finds the end zone. So the Vikings go into the half with a lead. They go on to win. Final score there, 31-14.
Ed White at home on a sloppy field welcomes in Sewanee on a Friday night. Commanders taking advantage of some sloppy play. Draquan Washington comes up with the ball, and, well, the Commanders have it. Later on, Christian Ellis, he's going to have the football. Watch, there he goes, number 2. Nice little bounce outside, and can he get the pay dirt? Come on, keep pushing those legs. He did. First score of the game. Ed White takes the lead. And watch this. They had all sorts of snap problems. The snap just didn't even get back there. You know who ends up on it? Ellis, playing defense, pounces on the ball, getting it done on both sides of the football. Ed White, quarterback. Number 10, Isaiah Teal. He can throw it now. Watch this. Airs it out. Xavier Baldwin hauls it in stride, and then nice little flip into the end zone. It was a 14-0 lead at the time, 40-24. What a win for the Commanders over Sewanee.
Homecoming over at Bishop Kenny, hosting the Tocoy Creek Toros. Bishop Kenny not taking it easy on the new program. Late second, QB James Reesar extends the play, waiting for his wide receiver, Ander Tabor, to get open. He does. Heck of a pass right there. Heck of a catch. Crusaders first down. So, next play, Reesar chucks it downfield right into the hands of Jaden Harris. He'll take it into the end zone for a Crusader touchdown. Homecoming blowout. Final score there, 36-0. More growing pains for the Toros. Head coach Mike Kolakowski is an outsider when it comes to Northeast Florida high school football. Heck, any high school football after he's coached in the college game for the last few decades. That's why filling his staff was one of the most important things to do when Kolakowski got the job at Tocoy Creek. That includes some familiar names as we present our latest Making of a Program.
Let's just kind of review on some things, game review.
It takes a full staff to lead a program, and it never hurts when that staff includes a couple former head coaches who know Northeast Florida.
There you go. There you go. Hey, get that arm down.
Tocoy Creek's offensive coordinator is Kyle Skipper, who just 2 years ago led another St. Johns County school to new heights.
This thing's been going for 20 years, man. 20 years. 20 years. You're the first one. I told you it's a legacy game. I told you it's a legacy game. You just made your legacy.
In Skipper's final season with Menendez, the Falcons won their first ever district championship. Now, he's helping shape the Toros' new offense.
Hey, here we go. Shout. Shoot down.
Coach Skip and the offense staff really did a good job. You know, I feel very fortunate he's here. You know, he's got a great scheme. And he can do a lot of different things with it.
Player than yourself, yeah, we want to give ourselves leverage, yeah, we want to have these angles.
The staff also includes Carl Smeltzer, who spent 8 years as Middleburg's head coach, but is now happy to lend his expertise as an assistant.
Overall, I thought we did okay. I mean, there's a couple plays defensively that we gave up, but I don't think they could drive it without the defense.
For Kolakowski, that extra experience is invaluable. Next week, we take a step closer to game day, and what do you need when you need a pep rally but don't have a gym built yet? Well, you got to improvise. That is coming up next week.
Hey, Providence Stallions looking to win 2 in a row, hosting Stanton tonight. And let's get to my main man, Brooks Hicken. There he is, the lefty, swings it outside. Tommy O'Toller knows what to do with it, gets to the corner of the end zone for 6. Second quarter, and Well, here goes Taller again. It's going to be an 85-yarder to the house. Stallions get it done. They won 2 in a row, 37-7. Trying to get a score update on Trinity Christian. Latest we heard was in the fourth quarter, 50-50 with Clearwater Academy. We've got more to come on the Blitz, including the play of the day.
Plus, our Jaguars high school memory comes from new Jaguar Shaquille Griffin, and it's got an Olympic twist to it. So stay tuned for that.
We're Baldwin, and this is Friday Night Blitz. Let's go.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Lakewood versus Gibbs High School, 2013. Got an interception going into the third quarter, and I remember my brother crackbacking somebody, actually a dear friend of mine, actually going to the Olympics. He's actually there now, Trayvon Bromell, and it's actually in the papers. So if y'all see the fastest man in the world now, just know my brother put a nice little lick on him after I got an interception. So definitely one of my favorites.
That's pretty cool. Little Olympic twist for Shaq Griffin. The Jaguars, of course, play 1 o'clock on CBS 47 Sunday against the Broncos. We'll have countdown to kickoff 11:30. It's a full Jags day. Of course, Jags home opener, Gators and Tide on Saturday. Heck of a weekend on tap here in Northeast Florida. Plenty of coverage still to come on Action Sports Jax all weekend long.
Yeah, but right now it is time to check out our Player of the Week as decided on us in the last few minutes.
Yes, literally.
As we always do. So how about Marcus Stokes? This is a Hail Mary to end the half. Last play of the half for Nice. Finds Dom Henry as time expires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Big win for the Nice Panthers as they pick up a district victory. Coach Colin Drafts has them rolling.
The Player of the Week, sponsored by Whataburger.
Congratulations to Jergotti Wilcox. You saw him on the run earlier in this show in his offensive line from Yulee High School. They win last week's vote in our Player of the Week after a big rivalry victory. Lost tonight 14-13, but another good performance for Jergotti. We'll select 4 more standout players from this week's game. You'll be able to vote on our Whataburger Player of the Week on the Blitz page at actionnewsjax.com. So keep an eye out for the candidates. You have until 11:30 to determine a winner. Monday night, by the way.
Monday night, correct. And, of course, we're going to have the Blitz of the Blitz. It's our quick edition of the show coming up at 11:20, where we'll have some more final scores, and all the highlights. We'll just go right through them real quick.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to keep an eye on this Trinity Christian.
50-50 at last check, but Clearwater International Academy was driving.
Yeah, we'll give you that update on 11:20.
Be sure to join us. For now, we leave you with our band of the week. It's the Ponte Vedra Sharks. Have a great night. We'll see you on the quick edition of the Blitz on CBS 47 and Fox 30 coming up at 11:20.
Thanks for watching Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.